You didn't work that hard today. You didn't lift anything heavy. You barely even left the house. So why are you so tired? Why does your body feel heavy? Even when you didn't really exert yourself? If you live exhausted, even without producing much, this video is for you. Because your problem isn't lack of energy. It's excess invisible load. I am Sergeant Ant. And today you're going to understand why your mind is draining more energy than your body ever has. Let's start with something almost no one notices. Fatigue isn't just physical. In fact, the most destructive exhaustion is mental. You can spend the entire day without carrying anything heavy, but carrying decisions. And decisions consume energy. Every choice you make, every doubt, every comparison, every guilty thought is like a small internal leak. And constant leaks drain any system. Your brain consumes about 20% of your body's energy, even when you're not moving. Now imagine a brain constantly on alert, thinking about what you should be doing, thinking about what you didn't do, thinking about what others are doing, thinking about the future, thinking about the past. That isn't rest. That's silent overload. You're not tired because you did too much. You're tired because you thought too much. Because you decided too much. Because you pressured yourself too much. Now observe the difference. An ant doesn't live exhausted. And it works far more than you imagine. But it doesn't constantly decide. It doesn't question its own value. It doesn't mentally negotiate tasks. It executes the next step. No drama. No comparison. No internal judgment. The biggest thief of your energy isn't work. It's uncertainty. When you don't have structure, your mind has to compensate with constant effort. You wake up and immediately start deciding, what should I do first? Should I be doing something else? Am I behind? Am I falling behind? This daily negotiation consumes more energy than the work itself. And there's something even worse. Accumulated guilt. The feeling that you should be doing more. Even when you're tired. Even when you're overwhelmed. That constant pressure keeps your brain in a state of alertness. And prolonged alertness exhausts any human being. You are not lazy. You are mentally overloaded. There is a massive difference. Laziness is lack of action. Overload is excess internal tension. And constant internal tension is invisible drainage. Now think about your day. How many decisions did you make? What to wear? What to reply? What to ignore? What to watch? What to post? What to eat? What to do next? Every micro decision consumes energy. And by the end of the day, even if you didn't accomplish much, you're exhausted. Modern fatigue doesn't come from physical effort. It comes from mental overload, from excessive stimulation, from lack of structure. Proper discipline isn't just for productivity. It's for protecting your energy. When you set fixed times, when you reduce choices, when you automate small decisions, you free mental space. And mental space creates lightness. The ant doesn't wake up asking if it feels motivated. It doesn't analyze all possible outcomes of the day. It follows a pattern. And patterns reduce tension, reduce doubt, reduce wear. If you want to stop living exhausted, don't start by trying to do more. Start by trying to decide less. Reduce the number of choices. Set a fixed time to start something. Create a simple morning ritual. Eliminate unnecessary micro-decisions. Energy isn't just physical. It's cognitive. And cognitive energy drains quickly. When you live in constant comparison, social media doesn't tire your body, but it exhausts your mind. Silent comparisons drain energy without you even noticing. Another thing that drains you is trying to solve your entire life at once. Constant long-term thinking creates chronic anxiety. Anxiety consumes energy. The ant doesn't think about the entire winter. Every minute, it thinks about the next grain. Maybe you're tired because you're living in the future or stuck in the past, but rarely focused on the next concrete step. Mental fatigue is a sign of excessive processing. Your brain wasn't designed to analyze every variable of life, every second. It was designed to solve the next movement. You don't need more coffee. You need less noise, fewer decisions, less comparison, less internal negotiation. Structure creates stability. Stability reduces alertness. Less alertness means less drainage. And less drainage means more real energy. If you feel constantly tired, maybe the problem isn't laziness. Maybe it's overstimulation, excess expectations, excess pressure. The solution isn't intensity. It's simplicity. One fixed time. One small action. One prior decision. And repetition. You don't have to live exhausted, but you need to accept that energy is protected by structure, not by force. Today, choose just one thing to make predictable. Just one. One time. One small action. No negotiation. No exaggeration. If this made sense to you, comment ANT. That means you understood. You are not weak. You are overloaded. And overload is solved through structured simplicity. I am Sergeant Ant. You are not always tired because you're weak. You are always tired because you're trying to carry the entire world inside your mind. Start carrying only the next grain.